Hello, everyone. Can you imagine? At an ordinary concert, tens of thousands of audience members suddenly collectively shout at Menglong's former company, Mango Supermedia, "Go bankrupt! Go bankrupt! Go bankrupt!" They shouted until the singers on stage were stunned, the scene spiraling out of control for a moment, neither able to laugh nor cry. This wasn't a meme. It was an uncontrollable rage exploding. What exactly provoked audiences across the nation to this extent? At the same time, a handwritten list implicating 16 lives went viral online. An international medium publicly identified the person who pushed him downstairs. I know who it is. And Menglong's mentor, Song Zude, at this sensitive juncture, suddenly reposted an old article titled, "Calling for Legislation to Ban Organ Transplants." These three fires ignited together, sending chills down the spines of the entire internet. Some began to ask, this time, was Menglong's death really just an accident? Or is a man-eating, voice-swallowing, bottomless black giant web being torn open step by step? Even more outrageous, just as public opinion was on the verge of erupting uncontrollably, a message suddenly surfaced online. Yifan has died in prison. No official confirmation, yet it spread wildly across social media, forcibly dragging attention away from Menglong in an instant. The timing was too precise, the target too accurate, like a national-level memory transfer. Meanwhile, a global petition demanding a thorough investigation into the Menglong case has surpassed 670,000 signatures. The more it's suppressed, the more it erupts. The more it's sealed, the louder it roars. Today, let's dissect the three cores of this storm: the 16-person list, the slave contract, and opinion diversion, one by one, peeling back the layers. Because the deeper the truth is buried, the more it will rise to the surface. If you're following this topic, please subscribe to my channel and turn on the bell for all notifications. Don't miss future episodes. Self-media personality Li Muyang exposed a handwritten list involving 16 artists who met bizarre fates, which went viral online and drew media attention and reports. The list on the left enumerates 16 artists who successively met bizarre ends. On the right, it lists several names and code names, followed by numbers. If you match those numbers to the sequence numbers of the artists on the left, a tangled black web emerges. Codename Red Hair, allegedly referring to director Chanting. The list shows he corresponds to 7 artists, including Shan Yubao, Bien Su, Ji Dongran, Lu Feng, Liang Yabin, and the well-known Qiao Renliang and Menglong. It's said that the deaths of Bien Su, Qiao Renliang, and Menglong are all linked to him. Codename Director Zhou, allegedly referring to Zhou Hao. He corresponds to Qiao Renliang, Lu Jiaran, and Menglong on the list. Most spine-chilling is the online rumor that Zhou Hao was at the scene of Qiao Renliang's incident, even with terrifying tales about one hand, and Lu Jiaran disappeared shortly after receiving related items. Zhou Hao is also listed among the suspects in the Menglong case. Codename Honey Sis, allegedly referring to Li Mi, former CCTV movie channel host. She corresponds to 5 artists, 4 of whom have passed away, with the last, Feng Yong, currently missing. Chillingly, Feng Yong posted eerie messages on Weibo in April this year, mentioning 4 deceased artists, and commented under Bien Su's Weibo, "I'll be down to keep you company soon." There's also a codename Belly, corresponding to Qiao Renliang and Menglong. Both were artists under Tianyu Media, and Du Chong was their manager, so Belly very likely refers to Du Chong. If this list is authentic, what it depicts is not merely the unspoken rules of the entertainment industry, but a tangled, complex web that may even involve murders. Qiao Renliang's death remains a pain in many hearts to this day. Now Menglong's name appears in the same circle. Is this merely coincidence? At the same time this eerie list surfaced, British and American mediums jointly conducted a live stream, revealing some clues. American medium Deborah stated that Menglong told her the person who pushed him downstairs was a singer named Jiao. Netizens immediately identified him as Jiao Maichi. Even more hair-raising, the media mentioned that this person's sunglasses bore traces of the crime scene. Based on a viral online photo of Jiao Maichi's sunglasses reflection, netizens identified the image showing Menglong with his hands bound, subjected to extreme treatment. They even pointed out the man in the white shirt as Hu Haiyang, the one in the hat as Fan Shiqi, and Song Yiren and Fong Li as well. The preceding messages were already shocking, but the next one may be the most chilling in the entire incident. Menglong's mentor, mainland China entertainment commentator Song Zude, has consistently spoken out for him. Exactly 2 months after Menglong's death, on November 11th, Song Zude reposted an old Weibo entry on his account. What was the content? Calling for legislation to ban organ transplants. He called for prohibiting all cases except voluntary donations and transplants among blood-related relatives. Most crucially, he stated, anyone using organs from minors in live procedures, the hospital director, the surgeon, the organ recipient, shall all be sentenced to death. This post had already stirred massive controversy at the time. Now, with Song Zude revisiting it at such a sensitive moment, it instantly ignited online speculation. A few days earlier, Song Zude had posted an even more veiled article, saying, a monster that's been fitted with replacement parts. The more you look at it, the more disgusting it gets. He questioned, is it pieced together from parts of missing children from ordinary families at the bottom? He even said this monster's high profile was advertising for organ transplant hospitals. These words ignited netizens' fears. One netizen commented, suddenly, organ transplant hospitals are springing up everywhere across the country. It's terrifying. Another said, seeing an actor who looks rejuvenated makes me tremble. Some directly pointed out, those old fossils are supposedly sustaining their lives through transplants because they have power and influence. Such speculation has linked up with recent years' frequent disappearances of mainland teenagers, as well as rumors of hospital rooftops that can land helicopters, mobile cremation vehicles, and more. One commentary hit the nail on the head. Once organ transplants lose their boundaries, it's kill one to save one. This barbarism is often the open slaughter of the powerless poor by the wealthy and powerful. Of course, these are currently just Song Zude's insinuations and netizens' guesses. But this fear is real. Precisely because these doubts are so horrifying, netizens' anger cannot be quelled. We mentioned at the outset the spectacular scene of the Hangzhou concert where tens of thousands chanted "Go Bankrupt," but online boycotts of related figures are filled with black humor, style mockery. The actress Tian Herong, implicated in the case, saw her self-directed and self-starring new film My World Without Me face historic-level backlash. Before its release, Dubon was flooded with massive negative reviews. An entertainment blogger noted that for a debut director's first work, the review count surged to 999+, almost uniformly 1 star. The production team originally promoted it as a sincere piece, comforting the soul and interpreting love. The result? Netizens replied, your box office without me must boycott. Get Zhao Lihua. She can top 100 million alone. Even more amusing, regarding the bizarre phenomenon of her previous starring film selling out midnight screenings, netizens' comments were bitingly sarcastic. Ghosts will go see it. Every show packed. Don't say ghosts are that inhumane. Ghosts wouldn't watch. Made for ghosts, so don't ask what people think. This boycott represents an attitude. As long as the truth remains unclear, your works won't earn a penny in this market. The boycott isn't limited to Tian Herong. Producer Fong Li, who participated in scripting the film The Next Typhoon, featured a fish hung by a red line in its promo, which fans saw as a hint and provocation, leading to it being 1-star bombed as well. Actress Song Yiren reportedly had her role recast in a new drama before filming even began. Male star Fan Shiqi, in the aired new drama Allow Me to Shine, was savagely criticized by netizens as one rat turd spoiling the pot, and the production team barely mentioned him in promotions, seen as quietly cutting ties. Even Huang Xiaoming, though not on the 17-person list, got embroiled due to his close ties with Chung Ching-song and a promo photo of him fishing with his new film Sunshine Club bombing at the box office. Behind this is a global netizen-led petition demanding an independent, transparent investigation into the Menglong case. As of now, signatures have exceeded 670,000. Why is everyone so furious this time? I think, beyond the incident's own doubts, it's also tied to the consistent impression Menglong left on people. A netizen dug up a heartwarming clip of him singing to a child, gently stroking the kid's head while singing, and immediately pausing to respond when praised for his voice. Netizens said this was his ingrained upbringing. Even toward just a child, he offered respect. Another video shows a Heilongjiang internet celebrity live streaming at a down jacket specialty store, where she coincidentally ran into Menglong, the brand's endorser, serving as one-day store manager that day. In the video, he patiently introduced the clothes, helped with try-ons, and posed for photos upon request. Zero celebrity airs. Netizens sighed. He was so polite to everyone. Why did such a gentle, humble star leave so soon? This brings us to the recently exposed alleged Overlord contract he signed during his lifetime. How domineering was this contract? According to leaks, it included: asterisk, the artist shall not refuse company-arranged performing activities. Asterisk, the company has the right to use the artist's portrait and name gratuitously for its own promotion. Asterisk, the artist's performing work Tonga shall be permanently enjoyed by the company and any third parties designated by the company. Asterisk, the company may create social media accounts for the artist, and the company has the right to supervise all of the artist's performing activities. The killer was the termination clause. Li Muyang crunched the numbers. The contract stipulated that the penalty was highest monthly income multiplied by 12, then by remaining contract years, plus multiplied by project compensation amount. Li Muyang gave an example. Suppose an artist's highest monthly income is 20,000 renminbi. Not high in entertainment circles. That's 240,000 a year. Assume 2 years left on a contract. The kicker: if the project compensation coefficient is set high, say 200,000 or some multiple, the final figure explodes exponentially. Previously, an overseas figure claiming to be his friend revealed that Menglong couldn't leave because he couldn't pay the astronomical 200 million renminbi breach fee. 200 million. For a young artist still grinding, that's an astronomical sum. If this contract is real, it's not a contract at all, it's a deed of sale. Once signed, you become the company's asset, a slave or prisoner arbitrarily manipulated by capital. Faced with surging public sentiment, the official handling was textbook-level public opinion stabilization. Beyond the deletions, account bans we mentioned earlier, there's an even more advanced tactic: manufacturing new hotspots to overwrite old memories. Just as the Menglong case was fermenting most intensely, the internet suddenly buzzed with Yifan died in prison. Note the timing, too coincidental. And this rumor allegedly originated from overseas forums, with no trace on domestic nets at first and zero official confirmation. Why Yifan? Because he carries massive traffic, and as a convicted, disgraced artist, the public is curious about his fate but lacks much sympathy. Perfect gossip fodder. One analysis cut to the chase. This was likely fake news deliberately released by external forces or internal ops, with one sole purpose: to forcibly yank public attention from Menglong's rumors. Taiwanese scholar Hong Yuan calls this linguistic firefighting. Rapid cool-down, total shutdown, focus shift. In China, entertainment news is never just entertainment. It's a pressure valve for political stability. When a star's death sparks cross-class collective resonance, prompting questions about justice and the elite, it crosses the red line. So they must make you discuss Yifan, those harmless gossips, anything but the truth. This storm has raged for over 2 months. What moves me most is netizens' awakening. In the past, many issues faded after the heat died down. But this time, a netizen said that when he posted about Menglong in September, it got few likes, but by November 10th, reposting garnered far more likes and comments. He wants to believe more and more people know about this. Or, seeing others persist, more deciding to join the chorus. Another netizen left this comment: Good thing I wasn't brainwashed with defeatism. Truly grateful to my brother for the warmth and love he brought to this world. Yu Menglong is, Wild Child is too. Who can guarantee there today isn't our tomorrow? Yes, we follow Yu Menglong not just to seek justice for him, but to safeguard our own dignity from arbitrary trampling. In this war of memory versus forgetting, as long as we don't turn away, the truth is on its way. Welcome everyone to share your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See you next time.